Hello everyone and welcome back to CETPA 2017. We're going to be taking a closer look at Dell and Intel. Dell and Intel are two giants of the tech world, and this year they teamed up to bring an amazing software tool to unite all of your devices. To tell us more, let's hear from Intel rep Afshin.
Unite is a collaboration solution that we built for ourselves originally at Intel, and what challenge we had is that anytime you walk into a conference room, it takes about 7 to 11 minutes for you to do connectivity because of the dongles are not the same size, resolutions are not syncing, and other issues like this. So we built this application that sits on a vPro-based ultra-small form factor desktop that allows you to run an application on any operating system. So we support Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, Android, and Chrome. So anybody that has a client that computes will be able to collaborate by running this application. So basically, what the application does is that I'm going to disconnect so you can see what we do. This is the application that is running, and if you look on top of the screen, you will see that there's a code of 872419 that changes all the time. All I have to do is put that code in. I'm sorry, I put the wrong code in. And once it makes the connection, I can go ahead and present my screen. And in this case, I am sharing my screen. And I can have up to 4 different presentations going simultaneously.
4 different devices.
From 4 different devices. Now, we can also stream video if we wanted to at 30 frames per second in high definition. We use minimum amount of bandwidth, but we use the infrastructure, so we're not doing it peer-to-peer. That way, we are not interfering with your existing infrastructure on the network side. We have plugins for everything, including Flatfrog for whiteboard collaboration, HoverCam, Logitech plugins, Skype for business, and everything else. So basically, when you walk into a room or school for that matter, in a classroom, anything that is available from a technology standpoint, we would like it to be able to be integrated to this. So the foundation of what you use, we want it to be identical and simple to use. There are 3 factors that we measure our success with. Number 1, it is easy to deploy for IT. It is no training for the people that are using it, and there's no process change. So from that perspective, in many cases, what we do is that when we enable an organization, whether it's a school or an enterprise, with this technology, we try not to give any training to anyone. All we do is we push the application to their clients, and then when they walk into a room, and unfortunately I can't run it because we're running 3 different presentations right now, there are 3 lines written on that board when they walk in. Launch the Unite application, enter the PIN, click to share. That's it. And from that perspective, they're able to share and actually collaborate with other people. Now, this is the basics of it. But the reality of it is that anybody which is part of that particular domain and network, whether they're remote or not, they will be able to share and collaborate with me on the screen as long as you provide them with that PIN code. Now, if you have people from an outside of organization, for example, if you have a Skype meeting with someone, there's integration that goes along with it. So when I launch Unite, I can actually start the Skype session and we can collaborate together to draw the tools. So what they will see is what is presented on the board and vice versa, they can present to the board.
Even if they're not present in the room.
That's absolutely right. So our capability of being able to scale beyond that room is something that was initially thought of and that was initially built into the solution. Again, we require minimum amount of bandwidth, but we're one of the only solutions that can do high definition video based on Chromebooks. As a matter of fact, if you were at the shootout, pretty much nobody else can do that. And the people that can, like Apple TV or Action Tech, they're limited to particular devices only, and they're most of the time peer-to-peer when they're doing that. So it's fantastic that they can get almost the same quality that we can. What's bad about it is that if you have an infrastructure with access points and you have a dense environment with few of those things running simultaneously, it kills your entire infrastructure. Whereas we don't really affect that because we're actually utilizing the infrastructure and we're doing a lot of optimization that goes along with it. So from that perspective, these are the things that we can do. Within a school environment, we do have moderator capability, and if I'm a moderator, I can limit who can present and not present. And you can see that I can click on it, but I'm not going to do that because everybody else is doing presentations on it right now. And that's the basics of the solution. We had pretty good success with almost every customer that we have deployed it. We have not had a customer that actually has seen the solution so far and not been interested in at least doing a POC and then later on doing a deployment. There were some features that were not available in the past, for example, support of iOS devices, but those things are available right now. So considering that we can support all operating systems, this is something that people prefer to use and are starting to utilize much more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For questions and quotes on anything you've seen, please email us at sales@dataimpressions.com.